now live from Palin Music Studios in Springfield, Missouri, it's Wake Up with Greg. Here's your host, Greg.
Hey, good morning, friends, and welcome to Wake Up with Greg. I am your host, Greg Rosander with Palin Music Center. It's a beautiful Thursday morning, nice and cool again today. A little bit warmer than yesterday, though, so I'm sure the heat is on its way back. I got to get my chair situated here so I don't fall off. There we go. Hey, it's great to see you. It is Thursday morning right here at our Palin Music Band and Orchestra Studios in Springfield, Missouri. So happy to be here. We have got some clarinets for you today, and yeah, I'll probably play them again, so brace yourself. You never know what you're going to get. So yeah, who are we? What are we? Why are we here? What are we doing? As I said, this is Wake Up with Greg. Every day, weekday mornings, 8:30 a.m. Central Time, right here on YouTube. We are here to share the internet's coolest instruments with you. These are instruments that are available for you to purchase on our website at palinmusic.com or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006 or checking out our Reverb page at reverb.com. Today I'm showing clarinets, and these are all clarinets from the Conn-Selmer Company. So I've got a couple of Selmers and a LeBlanc to share with you today. And some of these you've seen before, maybe some you haven't, I don't know. But either way, they're here, they're available, and I'd love to send them to you. So let me know what you think. And yeah, it should be fun. So in addition to the cool instruments, of course, we share some music, we share some life and love and laughter and fun and just, whatever comes to mind. I like to share, art and literature and a variety of other things. It just kind of depends on what's in my head for the day. So you never know what you're going to get, just like Forrest Gump's box of chocolates. Yeah, that's what we've got going on for today. We have, of course, the live stream chat going on, which is the coolest feature of this show because you can interact with me, I can interact with you, and it makes it a whole lot more fun. So I just ask, it's a live stream chat. This is a family show. Keep your comments and questions polite and appropriate and clean and friendly. And that way we can all have some fun. But please let me know where in the world you're watching from. Like I said, we're in Springfield, Missouri, but we got viewers from all over the world. So I'm going to fix something right in front of my screen here. I hope I don't mess anything up and cause more technical difficulties. There we go. So I've already got Mom and Max and Vincent and Mike are all here. Good morning to you all. Welcome to the show. Please hit the like, the comment, the subscribe, the share, all of the bells and buttons and icons that you can do to help us out. It really goes a long way to allowing us to provide more and better content for you. So we're in the 1480s subscription-wise. We're almost at that 1,500 mark. Just got about, 15 to 18 more to go. You guys can do it. I believe in you. So really proud of you, and I'm happy to have you here on the show. We're going to jump right in. I got some weird things on my screen over here. I just looked at big old Beetlejuice on here. So anyway, I don't know. Beetlejuice 2 is coming out this year. You got to watch it. Coming back after what has been 30, 35 years since the original Beetlejuice. And yeah, Michael Keaton's back in it. Winona Ryder. Got, what's her name? Wednesday. The girl, she plays Wednesday on the new Netflix series. Jenna Ortega, her name's right there. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, I get distracted. Shiny, whoa. Get my my ADD under control this morning. All right, so that's everything that we've got going on. We're going to get this party started, but always we got to say a fine good morning to Jordan. Good morning, Jordan.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Yeah.
Enjoying life today, I assume?
Yeah.
Got your tea working today, right? No coffee?
I do, yeah.
Awesome. What tea are we drinking today?
It's lemon ginger.
Is that the same one as before?
Yes,
yeah.
Okay. But I add honey to it and some cinnamon.
Honey and cinnamon. Wow, kicking it up a notch. I just got coffee. But it's Hawaiian coffee, and it's really good.
Can't beat that.
Apparently another earthquake in California last night, only a 4.1. That's barely a rumbler. Baseball Pro says hi. Good morning, Baseball Pro. Welcome to the show. Who's your team, Baseball Pro? We are, of course, Cardinal fans out here. At least some of us are. being in old Missouri, you know, we got our St. Louis Cardinals, but we also have our Kansas City Royals. We got, you know, woo! You know, I spent a lot of time in Chicago, so, you know, you got to like the Cubs, you know. Lived in California many years, you got to love the Giants. I mean, let's just spread the love to all of the teams, right? Let's do that. All right, so welcome to the show. Glad to have you here. We've said all the things we need to say. Let's jump in. I'm not going to use my gloves today because you can't play a clarinet with gloves on unless you've got holes in the fingers. So.
And we don't.
And we don't. So I'll just be sure to wipe my fingerprinties off of these when we're done. Mm-hmm. So I'll do that.
Okay, well, cool. Let's get into it.
Okay.
Before the first one, how about you tell us about your shirt and watch
The shirt
today?
and watch. All right. So I've had this shirt a very long time. One of my all-time favorites. I don't know if you can tell. You can kind of see the pattern. You can see there's like clarinets on here. There's a million different musical instruments. We got clarinets and flutes, saxophones, pianos, drums, ukuleles, mandolins, I don't know, trombones, accordions. Get up close, you can see all of the different instruments on there. This is a Nat Nast shirt, you know, the camp style shirt, very similar to the Tommy Bahamas in style. They are another one of my favorites. I don't have very many because they're not inexpensive, but I do love them. And this one has been one of my all-time favorites for years. So this is my Nat Nast music shirt. I think this one even comes with a quote. As time goes by, it says, this is all right on my shirt, so I'm going to share this with you. As time goes by, one today is worth two tomorrows. If you like to look at life's highball glass as half full, then know Nat's secret. Good humor is the best article of clothing one can wear. True today, true tomorrow, as time goes by. How about that? Cool. A shirt with a built-in quote of inspiration for you. How about that? All right, and then the watch. This is my fake Cartier tank style made by Sanda. You can see the Roman numerals on there. Very cool though. Hey, not bad for $11, right? Can't beat that. So that's super cool. All right, well, that's all the stuff. Let's dig into some horns here. All right, so the first item up for grabs. This is a used clarinet, actually, that we've got on a supremely killer deal on our website. This is the case, old school, traditional hard shell case with the brass hardware. This is a Selmer CL, is it CL111? 211. Hang on, let me double check, make sure I get it right. CL211, CL clarinet 211. So this is kind of an entry-level wood clarinet. You can call it an intermediate model or a step up. Great for the advancing middle school or junior high student, also good for an advancing high school student. Could probably get you into college, but you're probably going to want something a little higher grade than this once you get into college and beyond. But that being said, supremely killer deal. I think we've got it like somewhere around $1,100, $1,200, which is, you know, for a $2,000 clarinet is a steal of a deal. So what do we have here? We have the logo. I don't even know if you can see the logos. They're engraved as opposed to just stamped on there. This is the Selmer CL211, all grenadilla wood, or also known as African blackwood. Silver-plated keys. You can see this is, like I said, this is a used instrument, so the keys have a little bit of a warmth to them. They're not quite as bright white as they would be on a brand new clarinet. You've got synthetic, no, these are traditional double skin pads. I've started to give you your saxophone features. This does not have a high F sharp or a front F because they're already all on there. Just part of the normal key work. But we have the adjustable thumb hook on the back with the strap ring, so you can hook a strap on there if you want. So let's see if this makes any noise. We'll give it a shot. My apologies, we're early in the morning here and have not had a lot of warm-up time yet today, but let's see what we get. you go. All right, so that was Yesterday by, the legendary Lennon and McCartney, the Beatles. And it was a poor rendition because, I'm not warmed up. So maybe by the third instrument, it'll sound okay. But not a bad sounding clarinet for a used clarinet, intermediate level. So I would certainly recommend this, again, like I said, for any advancing middle school, junior high, or high school player. So honestly, this is a great clarinet for a beginner as well. If you want to just go ahead and jump right into a wood clarinet, nothing wrong with that at all. So Selmer CL211, check it out on the website right now at palinmusic.com or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. And that's the first clarinet of the day. Thank you, Max and Mike, for your kind comments there. I'm going to set this one aside and grab the next one.
Yeah, you don't even need a warm-up.
I don't even need a warm-up?
No.
Oh, well,
Sounds
thanks.
so good.
Thanks, Jordan. I appreciate that. I messed up my reed setup here, taking my clarinet mouthpiece off there. For those of you in the clarinet world and are curious what my setup is here, you may be curious, you may be not. This is a vintage Eddie Daniels signature mouthpiece. I don't even know if you can see it on there. See Eddie Daniels, a little bit. I got this in 1988, somewhere around there, with an original, the classic vintage Harrison Hurst H ligature. They still make these. They're now owned by D'Addario. They produce them as the Rico H, I think, or the D'Addario H ligature. Anyway, but this is the OG, baby. And then I've got some new old stock vintage John Denman signature reeds on there. So I know, I'm a little weird, but there you go. All right, so that's clarinet number one. What's next, Jordan?
Music for the day.
Music for the day. All right. I'm kind of on a Benny Goodman kick this week. That doesn't mean I'm going to be sharing Benny Goodman every day, but I am today. And the song I wanted to share of his is one of my all-time favorite Benny Goodman pieces. And this was made famous by the original Benny Goodman trio and quartet way back in the day in the 30s with Benny Goodman and Teddy Wilson and Gene Krupa on drums and Lionel Hampton on vibraphone. And the song, which you probably all know this, but the song is Avalon. Okay, so here it is. This album it's showing that it's on is the Benny Goodman Story. There was a movie made of the Benny Goodman Story starring Steve Allen many years ago. It's a good little film. It gives you the story of Benny's life and his career, which is really cool. But the song Avalon, I've been to Catalina Island in California, where the city of Avalon is located, I believe. I think that the song is related to the city. I don't know for sure. I haven't done a deep dive into the history of the song. But anyway, it's a beautiful song. This one is a pretty upbeat version of it with the Benny Goodman small groups. So check out the song Avalon. I'm adding that right now to the playlist I have created for all of you on Spotify called Wake Up with Greg. Simple as that. It's all of the songs I've recommended on this show for the past 100 plus episodes. So be sure to check that out and you can listen to everything that we've got on there. We've got over 10 hours worth of music on there now. And this one is now added. So Benny Goodman, the Benny Goodman small groups, trio, quartet, so on and so on. Avalon is the song for you to listen to today. Let me know what you think. Any Benny Goodman fans out there in clarinet world? It would be awesome if there were. Let me know in the chat. I got to get my copy down here. Feeling a little parched today. All right, so there we go. That's the musical choice. Let's dig into horn numero dos. My Spanish isn't very good. Deux for you Italians. Deux, un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq. That's the French version. I don't know. Any? Let's see. Ich, ni, sa, so ni. Is that Japanese? I think. I don't know. I can count in 6 different languages, all the way up to 4. All right. All right. This is the LeBlanc Serenade 2 clarinet from the Conselmer Company in this really cool, I love this it's kind of space age, high tech looking. It's a plastic case, and then it's got soft sides on the back. And what I believe, is this just a big accessory pouch, or can you turn this one into a backpack as well? I'm gonna open it up and see. Let's check it out. Oh, no, we just got some cool storage room back here in the back. Comes with your cleaning supplies and accessories and all that. Place for, you could probably fit some music back there, I would suppose. I don't know. Whoops. And then we got it flying open on the front. All right, it comes with a hard rubber mouthpiece. And this is one of those clarinets that comes with 2 barrels. You get a 64 and a 66 millimeter barrel, so you can dial in your tuning if you're playing in an orchestra or a concert band or whatever, and playing a lot of European music versus American music, and you have that A440 or A442 intonation tuning in your band. You can set that and dial that in. So what do we have here? We have an absolutely beautiful clarinet. I love LeBlanc clarinets, always have. And the logo's on here. I think, it's so hard to tell. I think these are actually like little inlays as opposed to like little silver inlays as opposed to just printed on there. They may just be printed on there, but if they are, they look really good. Very classic. So this is the Serenade 2, beautiful clarinet with really bright triple-plated, silver-plated keys. You've got the added support bar on the low E and F key there. You have the adjustable thumb hook with the strap ring on the back as well. Really simple tenon rings for support. And I believe this also has the capped, yes, it does have the capped tenons to help avoid and prevent cracking over time. Of course, if you maintain your clarinet properly with proper humidification and oiling periodically, you will avoid cracking. But at least you have that as an added feature to help. Plus, it adds a little bit of mass to the horn, so you get a little bit more powerful resonance out of that. So, my mom is definitely a Benny Goodman fan, so there you go. I figured she would be. All right, well, let's give this one a spin. This one's got undercut tone holes. It's got the polycylindrical bore, professional grade. This one is also on special on the website. Yeah, so let's see what kind of noise we can make with this one. Haven't even tried it yet, so hopefully it works. It's got a nice rich sound to it, really bright up in the top end. Ooh, there was a squeak. All right, let's see if I can make some noise here. Not bad. So there you go. That's the LeBlanc Serenade 2, live on our website right now at palinmusic.com, or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006, or checking out our Reverb page at reverb.com. Or you can email me, gregr@palinmusic.com. So .com. Come in, check it out. Beautiful grenadilla wood. I don't know if you can see. Oh, there we go. See, I like it when I can get that light and you can see the beautiful grain in that wood. So this is unstained, natural grenadilla. You get just beautiful wood grain in there. I wish more companies would do that with their clarinets. Quit painting them black and just let the wood shine, right? So very beautiful piece. Perfect for any advancing high school player, college player, professional player as well. This is a killer horn at a sweet smoking deal. So come and check this one out at our website. That's clarinet number 2 for the day. Awesome.
All right. Well, if you want to grab the last clarinet, and
Yeah,
then
sure.
after that, show us something cool.
Something cool. All right, got the last one item up for grabs here. There we go. All right, so something cool, like I've been talking the past couple days, I've been kind of digging into the vinyl archive collection. I showed a Benny Goodman album yesterday, the Benny Goodman in Moscow, his the first trip, first visit from an American jazz musician behind the Iron Curtain in the Soviet Union. First, Benny Goodman is kind of, at this time in history, was the American ambassador for music, basically. So he went all over the world introducing other cultures to the American art form of jazz. And today's albums are no different. Well, they're different, but they're not. What am I trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, very cool. This album, Benny in Brussels. Okay, so this took place at the Brussels Fair in 1958. The Moscow album was 1962, so this one was a little bit earlier. I'm going to slide it out of its sleeve so you can see all the cool stuff. Jimmy Rushing, that gentleman right there, was his guest artist with the band. Also a legend in the jazz world himself. Here's How Did Benny Goodman and Company Come to the Fair? So I love these old albums that have just tons of liner notes and full details on everything that took place in the concert and how it came about. Details on all of the different songs. You know, he's got his usuals on here. Let's Dance, Don't Be That Way. The World is Waiting for the Sunrise, Stealing Apples. But again, oh, here we go. Mr. 5x5. That was Jimmy Rushing's nickname there, Mr. 5x5, by the way. Ambassador with the clarinet, it says on there. And this is just, again, at the peak of his powers, Benny Goodman in the 50s and 60s, man, he was just, I mean, he's been great forever, but with all of that experience behind him and creating the music that he did in this period, he is just a tour de force, a force to be reckoned with, and certainly deserving of the title King of Swing. The second album here I wanted to share, if you're familiar with Benny at all, you're familiar with the iconic 1938 Carnegie Hall Jazz Concert, which was the first time jazz was performed at Carnegie Hall. And again, took the world by storm. And the host Eddie is here. Good morning, host Eddie. Welcome to the show. They, as kind of an afterthought, they recorded it. And, the recordings were just kind of set aside and forgotten about. And then like 10 years later, excuse me, Benny found a copy of it in his closet. The other copy went to the Library of Congress. And so he took it out and released it, and it's one of the greatest selling jazz records of all time. And then 40 years later, he did another concert at Carnegie Hall, Benny Goodman live at Carnegie Hall. This one's from 1977 with some of the original members of his band, some new members, and some jazz icons as well. So here he is, looking a little older. There you go. That happens with age, but again, all the cool stuff in here. This is on Spotify, but it's like, I don't know, maybe somebody can explain the Spotify rules to me. Only 3 of the songs from this album are currently available on there. When I first was on Spotify, the whole album was available, but now only 3 of the songs. And I don't understand why. It's so weird with Spotify, right? So anyway, these are just 2 of my gems from my Benny Goodman album collection. Wanted to share with you for something cool today. If you get an opportunity to listen to any of these, do it. And honestly, it's kind of a sad commentary, but these are not expensive albums if you're a vinyl collector and you find them out there in the world. Depending upon their condition, I guess they can be a little pricey, but not too bad at all. So highly recommend it. This album in particular, my favorite song on here is actually Send in the Clowns, and it's pretty much just Benny Goodman on clarinet, and that's it. I don't think he's even got any background accompaniment or anything. It's just beautiful. So definitely want to check that out. All right, so that's my cool thing for the day. Let's look at one more clarinet, shall we? Yes. We shall. Okay. So again, this is one I've shown before. I know you've seen it. This is the Selmer B16 Prologue. This is the cool case. You can see the cool Selmer S logo on the case. This one is a backpack style. So we've kind of got a progression of the cases. We had the traditional old school wood case with the CL211, and then we have a little bit more modern with the plastic, however, zippered case there, and then we got full modern, all zippers, all pads, all pockets and backpack straps and the whole deal. So this is a fun clarinet, professional level, and I've got a few of these in stock as well that we've got on special. And I've talked about it before. You can decorate this clarinet. It comes with these little rubber rings, O-rings, that you can swap out on the bell rim down here. You can see how that comes off like that. See, you can just peel that off and put another one on. So you can decorate it any way you want. You can spice it up. So this is the B16 Prologue in the grenadilla wood finish. We've got very light or thin tenon rings, which I think is very elegant. This one I think does also have, not on the bottom anyway, I thought it had the metal caps. Let's see if this one does up top. Yeah, we do. So we've got the tenon rings on the tops and in the center joint, you know, just for that added protection against cracking and whatnot. Beautiful silver plated keys, adjustable thumb hook with the strap ring on the back. Let's give this one a test drive, shall we? See how this sounds. Man, my allergies have been killing me this morning. I had a sneezing fit on the way in, about crashed. Well, I didn't really about crash, but anyway, all right, let's see what we got. Ooh, I like the key feel on that. It's really nice. Ooh, that's got a bigger sound, right? So not bad, man. Really thick, woody sound though. I just love the sound on this. Very dynamic. You can get loud, you can get soft. That's nice. I love it. All right, so check this one out, guys. This is the B16 Prologue by Selmer. Silver-plated keys. This one has, does this have the leather pads? No, this has got like the Valentino synthetic pads on it, which are very long-lasting, excellent pad because they really keep a nice tight seal on it. So yeah, great horn for any advancing player. High school, college, professional, beyond. This is a really killer horn, and great for pretty much all styles of music. Sounds like it'd be a great jazz horn just with the beefiness of it. So there you go, the Selmer Prologue, B16. Check it out on the website right now at palinmusic.com, or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. Or check out our Reverb page at reverb.com. Like I said, I've got a couple of them, got them on special, so I would love to send one to you today. We're in the back to school season, so if you're ready for that next level clarinet for your kiddos, this is the time to get them. Get them while they're hot. All right, host Eddie, thank you so much. Good morning. Yep, I appreciate that. Where are you watching from, host Eddie? I can't remember where you're from. I don't know where Baseball Pro went, but I never heard back from him, but that's all right. Anyway, so that's all the clarinets. That's the stuff. What's next, Jordan?
Share some wisdom with us.
Share some wisdom, besides the wisdom of my shirt.
That's true.
New Mexico, fantastic. I love New Mexico. We've spent a lot of time in Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Santa Fe is just beautiful. Love that place. In fact, that ring right there, that came from Santa Fe, New Mexico. My wife bought that for me on one of our anniversary trips out there. We stayed at the La Fonda Inn. You're familiar with that place, Eddie? The La Fonda, one of the oldest hotels in the country, I think. Wow. Man, it was like, I It's like a 200-year-old hotel or something. Really cool.
We went there on our honeymoon. We stopped there on our way out to Utah.
Did you? Nice. Yeah, beautiful, didn't it?
It was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go out there, and I want to go to like a turquoise mine and go mining some turquoise with some of the natives out there. That would be fun. All right, so enough about New Mexico. Thanks for sharing that, Eddie. Here's some wisdom for you. This is from one of the most influential saxophone players in the history of the saxophone, the legendary John Coltrane. I think I've shared a quote of his before, but this is a different one. He says, "When you begin to see the possibilities of music, you desire to do something good for people, to help humanity free itself from its hang-ups." That's the power of music, man. Music can change people. It can change the world. It can change moods. If you're in a bad mood, it can lift you up. If you're in a good mood, it can make you even happier. If you're angry, it can make you angry. If you need energy for working out, it can do anything for you. But it can bring about peace in the world. Just get out there, share some music, share some love, make some music. Put your heart, your soul, your emotion into it. But that's great. When you begin to see the possibilities of music, anything is possible. You desire to do something good for people, to help humanity free itself from its hang-ups. And humanity's got a lot of hang-ups right now, so we could use some freeing of those hang-ups for sure. All right, thank you, John Coltrane, for that quote. Thank you guys for being here. It's been a great time hanging out with you this morning. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Central, right here on YouTube. So hopefully I will see you all again tomorrow. Not sure what I'm going to show tomorrow, instrument-wise. It'll be a surprise to me and to you. But stay tuned. We're here every weekday morning. So thank you guys for watching. Let me leave you with this one parting thought. Helping people make meaningful music is what we do. And when you're ready, I'm here for you too. Great to see you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.